What's up everybody and welcome back to the career mode here on AJ3 Plays. Today we're on episode number 5 and there is lots of exciting stuff happening. We finished off the transfer window in the last episode and checking out the board objectives. Even though we did indeed sign a young player, apparently we didn't sign a young player, so that's good. Let me just double check this. How young do they have to be to count as young? Because Chukwueze is 21. Do they have to be under 20? I don't really know. So 21 is a young player to me. But maybe I've got the complete wrong end of the stick. And we also signed this guy who is 21 as well. So maybe that's why. Maybe we haven't quite signed anybody young enough. I imagine youth squad promotions don't count. This guy's 18. But apparently I haven't ticked it off with that either, so I don't really know what's going on. Hang on, how old is Windle? 21 as well. So everyone we signed is 21, but apparently they don't count as a young player. So that's very annoying. But never mind, we're probably going to, well, we are going to win the league anyway, so I don't think they're going to sack me, even if I don't complete all of my targets. I mean, they wanted me to get at least a goal in an away match. We've done that 17 times, and they only wanted 7. They want me to qualify for the Champions League. That's going to happen. This is, the FA Cup is an interesting one, so there's not actually tons of games left for this series. I counted them up. I think I counted 14 games, and one of them from this episode is our first cup final as well, which is going to be a very, very interesting prospect. We're playing Liverpool in the League Cup final. We need to get through the FA Cup as far as we can as well. So we're in 32, then around the 16, 8, 4, 2. So there's like 6 more games. So there's about 20 games left of this season if we go all the way to the FA Cup final. So we're going to smash through a lot of them today and just get ticking along in the league, see whether we can win the cup. If I jump over to the calendar, you guys can see some of the games. So we've actually got a week off. Liverpool in the league. Then we're playing on the Sunday against Leicester. And then we've got the cup final against Liverpool the Saturday after. Following on from that, we've got Burnley, City, Newcastle, Wolves. All quite nicely spread out, to be honest with you. We got into the Sunday game, so only 5 days of rest, but it doesn't matter too much. United, Fulham, Southampton, Spurs, Chelsea, West Ham, and then final game of the season is at home to Sheffield United. Obviously, there will be some cup games sprinkled in and around there, and I think, is the FA Cup final after the end of the season? The Champions League final definitely is, isn't it? But we're not in that this season. That is for next season. So yeah, we just need to get cracking with these games, to be honest with you. We did up the difficulty, as I'm sure you guys seen in the previous episode. So we're now playing on Legendary Competitor Mode. So I'm just going to quick sim all of this because I don't really care what happens in training and rest days and stuff like that. And we're going to jump straight into the Liverpool match. How quick was that sim as well on the PS5? That is absolutely mental. What are my scouts saying? Coming to an end, some of our players have been lured away. That is absolutely fine. As discussed with yourself before the current season began, expanding our brand represented an important target for the club. At this moment in time, it looks unlikely to be able to meet that target. Revisit the objectives. I can't sign anyone, mate. The transfer window has gone. 200 grand for going in next round of the FA Cup. This dude scouted some players. Why does he call me Mr. Carlo? My name's Mr. Ancelotti. Imagine, good morning, Mr. Andy. After report, Italy's come to an end. Bloody blah, bloody blah. Nkunku rejected a loan. Bit annoying of him, but whatever. Don't really mind too much. My youth squad is ticking along reasonably nicely, I guess. This guy's still looking like he could become absolutely mental in the future, which is very good. Let's just get this game against Liverpool done. We are going to play our full-strength team. We've got Leicester, like I said, which we might rest some players for before going into the cup final 6 days later. But with this one, we're going to play the full game. Some of you guys were laughing about the fact that I was saying this career mode is realistic. And then we managed to win, I think, was it 4-0 at Anfield? Something crazy like that. Or 5-1. Something ridiculous. I can't exactly remember the result. Yeah, you guys are all laughing at the fact that, like, Andy says this career mode is going to be realistic. What actually happens? Everton win at Anfield. The difficulty has now been upped. So hopefully for you guys, it should be a little bit more difficult for me and a little bit more realistic for you, which makes it more exciting as well. This is going to be a tester, basically, for me to see what I need to do, if I need to change up the tactics or anything to play against Liverpool. If it's not really working now that the computer is much better at FIFA and plays like a pro FIFA player doing all ridiculous skill moves and stuff. Basically just test it out for going into the cup final. We've got a tester in the league. It doesn't really matter too much because we're absolutely miles ahead at the top of the league. Because when we sim against like Burnley and stuff like that, we just batter them all. But this is going to be intriguing. We've moved over to recording career mode on this stream after a whopping 1 game of FUT Champs. So we shouldn't really be in, I guess, oh, that's a terrible touch. We shouldn't really be in the frame of mind for playing against human players. We don't need to adapt. We're fresh, we've just got on, and hopefully we can do quite well. With terrible passing from Firmino, it's going to be all right. What is he doing? What is he doing? Competitor mode is a bit weird. I think I said this in the last episode. I like that it's harder to play against. I don't like that it just randomly does skill moves for seemingly no reason. They also all play. I don't know, is this a bug? Is that meant to happen? Spurs had it in the last game, and these have got it in this game. They've always got one player dropped really, really deep. It's very strange. I don't know. Adama's put us 1-0 up, though. It's very good to see. But they've always got one centre-back, like, really, really far back. Oh, it's tiki-taka from Liverpool. I'm not enjoying this. Skills and all sorts. Oh, my God. The computer's got skillitis. Oh, my God. Firmino's through. Go on, Michael Keane. How has he still got it? This is mad. We are living life on the edge here. Oh, big save. Come on, boys. Go to the ball. Oh, my God. Thiago sent us to shops. No, no, we can't concede like this. No. This has been a scary first half. I'm going to be honest with you. Get it out. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle, ref. Please? Pretty please? Oh, that would have been classic Liverpool to score in the 48th minute after +1 minute of added time, wouldn't it? This has been a cagey. Cagey is the wrong word, actually. It's not been cagey. We've been getting battered. We're getting absolutely battered. And we've caught them on the counter-attack once. Look at that. I've seen people saying this about playing on Legendary and playing competitive mode. I've seen like Ches and stuff like that and other Career Mode YouTubers moaning about it. It's just so hard to get the ball off them. I think they play it on Ultimate as well, which is even harder. But basically, competitive mode just messes about with skill moves so much and just passes the ball around and goes backwards and doesn't try to force it to make a chance. You just never get to touch the ball. We've got away with it. Well, we've got the ball off him there because he was messing about with skill moves. Come on, let's capitalise on this then. Come on, damn it. Calvert-Lewin's back sticks. Go on, James. Go on, James! There's a reason he's top scorer in the Prem. What a finish that was. What a boy. What a boy. Runs off Fabinho's shoulder and smashes it into the top corner. 20 goals in the league this season. We are absolutely smashing them on the counter-attack here. This is good omens for Wembley. This is really good omens for Wembley. They pass the ball around so much, but then when we do get it, there's chances to be had. So you guys laughed at me for putting the difficulty on world class, telling me I need to play on competitor mode because it's unrealistic because Everton beat Liverpool. Well, we're smashing them 3-0 again on competitor mode, so what's your excuse? I suppose you're going to tell me to put it on Ultimate, aren't you? Instead of Legendary. It is literally all just the counter-attack, though. Like, they mess about for so long with the ball, trying to make a chance. And then Richarlison just whips inside and bangs it. Look, it's happened again. It has happened again. I don't know if Dom's going to be able to score from here. He is. Messing around with the ball in midfield, and it's 5-0 to the Mighty Blues. Put it on competitor mode, they said. It'll be more realistic, they said. Well, 5-0 to the boys in blue. I don't know. I don't know if I like competitor mode, I'm going to be honest with you. I might turn it off and see what it's like because they just pass the ball around and don't really do anything. It's super boring to play against. Like, they didn't create a single chance, really. And then you just smash them on the counter-attack. But anyway, we are 18 points clear at the top of the table, ahead of Wolves, which is kind of mental. Absolutely crazy, actually. James Rodriguez running away with top goal scorer. Calvert-Lewin joint with Son just behind. It's all got a bit mad, to be honest with you. I don't really know what to say or what to do. We are going to sim this game against Leicester and then immediately jump into the cup final. But I do want to rest some of my players for this game. I don't want any injuries, but I don't want to play a fully depleted squad either. So I am going to play Calvert-Lewin. And I think I am going to play James Rodriguez as well, instead of Tom Davies. I think Obama and Doucouré is fine. Iwobi, Chukwueze, Maynard, Godfrey. I think I'll still keep Pickford in goal. Do I rest Allen? Yeah. We're so far ahead in the league, it doesn't really matter too much. I think we're going to rock like that. We're going to sim the game with that team sheet and see how the boys get on. So here we go. Pickford, Kenny, Godfrey, Mina, Windal, Jabaman, Doucouré, James, Chukwueze, Calvert-Lewin, Iwobi against Leicester. Like I said, Jabaman Doucouré played sick last time. In fact, the backup striker, that Moily, the guy bagged 2 goals, didn't he? And played really, really well. But we are going to play Calvert-Lewin in the league. I know we are storming away, and it doesn't really matter too much. Like, there's not really much opportunity for anyone to catch us now. But we do still want to take it semi-seriously, even if we are going to rest most of them for the cup final. So let's see how the boys get on. Oh, big save from Jordan Pickford. Big save in the 38th minute. It's been a pretty tight, nothing really happening game, to be honest with you, so far, as we edge ever closer to half-time. Again, Jabaman and Doucouré playing really well. James is only on 6.8, but I can't really hold that against him too much. Oh, he's on a 6.1, Dom's on a 6.9. And there is half-time. And I think, with that, I am actually going to sub James Rodriguez off. I really want him for the final. I'm very tempted to sub off Dom as well. I haven't got my leader, or whatever he's called, on the bench, is the only problem. Okay, I'm just going to chuck Richarlison up front. I'm just going to chuck Richarlison up front, and I'll give them 45 minutes each. Oh, Richarlison's missed a one-on-one. Oh, should have left Dom on. Should have left Dom on. Never mind. Honestly, I'd take a 0-0, to be honest with you. I'm not really too fussed. As long as nobody gets injured or anything like that, I'm happy. Have we got a pen? I think we've got a pen. We have got a pen. Ooh. Who's on it? 16. Doucouré. Buries it. 1-0 to the boys. There we go then. We beat Leicester away from home in the league with 2 or 3 first team players and a bunch of reserves. So that is really, really good omens. Doucouré got man of the match. So I am very tempted to put him into the squad for the cup game. We've got a message from Luca Digne. Reading some of the stuff that people have been saying lately about my future, I wanted to ask you to give me another chance to prove that I'm the right man for the job. The team changes game by game, Lucas, mate. I dropped you because we've got a cup game coming up. Playing pretty well lately, really feeling good. Thanks for listening to what I have to say. I really appreciate the chance to play. Great performance, Jerry, mate. Well done. You're getting dropped again for the cup final, but well done. Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Like, they miss one game when there's a cup final coming up, and Digne's crying about the fact that he's not playing. Bit odd. Let's jump forward and see how rested everybody is when we get to this cup game. When we get to the cup final, I should say. Here it is. The squad is looking 100% fresh. Very, very nice. Doucouré played in the last team, actually. It should have been Andre Gomez who played. That's my bad. But Doucouré did get man of the match. He's going to stay in. Pretty good, to be honest with you. Yeri played quality, so I will bring him onto the bench instead of Iwobi. Other than that, it doesn't matter too much. And we've got our first cup final of the series. The Carabao Cup, which I believe has been renamed now in real life. The League Cup, we shall call it. We're going to play it, again, competitor mode, legendary. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to turn legendary back off, if you want me to leave legendary on, turn competitor mode off, if that's a thing you do. I'm not really sure. But let's get in to the cup final. Right then, suited and booted as any proper manager should be going into a cup final. We've just beaten them 5-0. And the rematch is at Wembley. This is big. This is drama. This is the League Cup final. Liverpool versus Everton. Here come the boys. Alan is captain. Can he lead us to our first trophy? 1-0 against Arsenal in the quarters. 1-0 against Spurs. Can we do the job over Liverpool as well? It's a chilly, chilly day. You could see the breath coming off Mane and Salah then, and it was incredibly realistic. We are on PS5, but we're not on the next-gen version of the game yet. There's their team, the classic Liverpool team, with Upamecano now instead of Joe Gomez, which is kind of mental. The Everton boys are mostly unchanged from real life. We have brought in Adama Traore, and obviously Coleman left, and we brought in Aguilar to replace him. Carlo Ancelotti is now the manager. And we've got a few unfamiliar faces on the bench as substitutes as well. 4-3-3 as well. Identical formations, basically. Ours has got Calvert-Lewin as a striker, whereas theirs has got Firmino as a false 9. I'm feeling confident. Come on, the boys. Let's get our first trophy. Liverpool's still looking dangerous when they come forward, but it's always one pass too many, or it's always one of the Everton boys just nicking in and getting the ball off them. Taking it nice and slow. Hammers is in a bit of space. Oh, he's waiting for Dom's run. Fabinho just nicked in. Okay, okay. This seems a little bit more competitive than the game at Goodison. I don't know if home advantage and stuff like that is actually a thing that they've programmed into career mode. And now that we're at Wembley, it's all square. And who knows? Oh, big save. Big save. Big save. And I guess if they were going realistic. Go on, Dom. Go on, Dom. We've trained you week for moments like this. At Wembley. Top bins. You love to see it. I said in the first half of the last game, I went to say it was cagey, but it wasn't actually, and they were just all over us. This one is actually cagey. I don't know what Upamecano's doing. I really don't know what has happened to the AI defending, where one of them just completely drops off. But Dom's ran into the space, and he has absolutely crashed it past Alisson. Go on, lads. No, 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 no. Not like this. Not like this. Classic Liverpool. Like I said in the last game, scoring in the 42nd minute of plus 1 minute of added time. Should have hit it there. Somehow got it back, and then he got it back again. And that is a good finish. And that is 1-1. Back to square one. Into the second half we go. Oh my god. He's offside, ref. He was offside. He was offside. No. How has this happened? How have we beat them 5-0? And now we're losing 2-1. We got to unbutton the suit jacket. Come on. No, not again. Not again. Not again. We're getting torn apart by a Thiago masterclass, apparently. That's the end of the game. Oh, I've bottled it. I feel like Daniel Levy. I can't believe we beat them 5-0. 5-0 in the league. And then lost 3-1 in the cup. A 47th minute goal brought them back to 1-1. And then as soon as they went one ahead, they just parked the bus. And they just couldn't get through. That is disappointing. That is disappointing. We had a chance to go 2-0 up with Richarlison as well. That's one of them, innit? In the first game, we took it. And then they just opened up even more, trying to get back into the game. And we just scored and scored and scored. In this one, it didn't go in. They equalised. And we've bottled it. There's the realism, I guess. That's so disappointing. That is so disappointing. Only a few days until Arsenal in the cup as well. So we might end up having to run the second 11 against Arsenal as well, which is very frustrating. There's our 60k for bottling the final. And we've got some more info about these guys. So as time passes, we get more and more realistic valuations, I guess, or realistic estimations of what their potential is going to be. So a lot of them have come down from the crazy 90 rated potential. This guy, though, is still chilling at 83 to 94, which is a bit mad. A lot of them have come down to like mid to high 80s. This guy doesn't look very good at all, to be honest with you. Hermansen still looks like he could be solid. Medina's looking like he's going to be a very, very solid right back, actually. 84 minimum to 90. Very, very good. And this Vogt, 83 minimum to potentially 94. Some good youth players potentially coming through. How rested are the lads looking? Pretty good, to be honest with you. We could go full strength. We could go full strength. What else have we got coming up? We got Burnley in the league. Okay, we're going to go full strength against Arsenal and we'll go second strength against Burnley. Hopefully, the sim lads can do what I could not do in the actual playing. I still do feel like, though, so when I jump into this game, if I was to take over, it would be playing on Legendary, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I could be wrong, though. But it's Legendary without the competitor mode, and it seemed so much better to play against, so I think I might turn the competitor mode off. It's just full of ridiculous skill moves and stuff like that. Oh, what a goal that was. Even just from watching the dots, you could see the beautiful link-up play there. As Calvert-Lewin puts us 1-0 up. Arsenal are playing their full strength 11 as well. So I'm glad that we played ours. Good start. Oh, and it's 2-0. Go on, Richarlison. 46th minute we've done a Liverpool. There we go then. That is full time in the 5th round. No subs for... I did try to make some subs. They brought on Aubameyang and Pepe, which is kind of mad. I tried to make some subs and the ball didn't go out to play in time, unfortunately. But the lads that were on the pitch got the job done. 2-0 in the FA Cup, and we are through to the next round alongside... Oh, okay, there's the results. I was going to say, that's gone very fast. Not enough time for me to read that. Liverpool, again. Oh, don't give me another Liverpool Cup final. Norwich, Man U, Preston, Nottingham Forest, MK Dons, and Burnley. Nice. Let's jump to this Burnley game, though, which I did say I was going to play the second 11. The only thing is, Doucouré's in both. So let me put Andre Gomez in this one. Give him a run out. And Calvert-Lewin's in that one as well, actually. Calvert-Lewin and James. Yeah, go on. Go on. We'll quick sim it. We'll quick sim it with the second 11 against Burnley for a 2-2 draw. I'll take it. I will take it. They went 1-0 up. We brought it back to 2-1. Chukwueze getting a goal. And Andre Gomez. And then it was 2-2. That's not bad. That's not too bad. Second string team going out and getting a reasonably decent result. What are the boys saying? Adama's buzzing that he's playing. I'm proud of you, Adama, mate. Wait, why did that... Oh, that was... I was going to say, why did that make him less happy? That was Jabamans. Thank you for putting me back in the lineup, Gaffer. Something missing the game. Blah, 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 blah. Match rescheduled. That'll be because of a cup game. Match rescheduled again. And 400 grand for progressing in the FA Cup. Very nice. We can also see down here that Jabaman is now a centre-back. And Richarlison is now a left wing. Okay. Let's pick something to... Do we go balanced? Or do we go the one that's going to make him upgrade faster? I feel like I want more patient up. I'm going to go mobile striker. We'll put Pickford onto sweeper keeper to get his positioning up a bit. And then finally, Jabaman is now a centre-back. Oh, actually, I have to actually click it down here. There we go. He's become a centre-back. My bad, my bad. I need to go do the same thing for Pickford. Let's make Jabaman. He's already got reasonably decent passing and stuff like that because of being a CDM. We should probably get his actual defending stats up. Let's pop it on sweeper. Oh, please don't tell me it's gone because I put it onto a different one. Have I completely messed that up? No. Okay. Change position. There we go. Oh, that was silly of me. That was silly of me. Next game for us then is Norwich in the Cup. I do want to make sure we do quite well in the FA Cup. So I want to play quite a strong team. In fact, some of these boys are still a bit tired, aren't they? I want to play a mixture between both lineups, I think. So Jabaman was buzzing about the fact that he got to play. Chukwueze scored. I'm going to drop Iwobi for Richarlison. I'm going to bring Digne back in. I'm going to leave Mina because he's been playing well. And I'm going to put Holgate in next to him. Kenny is coming out for Aguilar. But Jabaman and Doucouré. Jabaman's now a centre-back. Is the only problem. Okay, Jabaman can play centre-back. And Alan can play CDM. That's probably the best way to do it. So you've got a mix between the two teams. That should get the job done. No, we haven't just given away a pen, have we? Oh, we have in the 38th minute. This is not going well. This is really not going well. Come on, Pickford. Come on, Pickford. Oh, he saved it! I might have to jump in here. I might have to jump in. It was almost 1-0 then to us. This is chaos. Pickford doing bits. I'll give them I was going to jump in if we went 1-0 down. I'll give the boys a chance. I'll give them a chance to make amends because we did nearly score. We did nearly run down the other end of the pitch and score. Come on, the Blue Dots. Right. Our midfield's having a bit of a mare. Chukwueze. You're coming off, mate. Doucouré. You're coming off, mate. Andy. You're going in. Go on, Big Yerry. It seems like it's still on competitor mode because even Norwich are doing ridiculous, pointless skill moves. Yerry Mina's on an absolute mad one here. James Rodriguez slipped in behind. Top scorer in the Prem. There he is. He does the business in the Cup. Oh, we're in again. We're in again. Go on, Dom. Big finish, lad. Too easy. Too easy. I'm pretty sure it's still on competitive mode, but Norwich just don't stand a chance. So they are doing some skill moves and stuff there. I don't know if it's just because it's Norwich and they haven't got many 5-star skillers, whereas Liverpool had Firmino and Thiago and stuff and they were just constantly doing them. I don't really know. I'm going to turn it off that competitor mode anyway, regardless, just because it's just a bit annoying, to be honest with you. In the end, we jumped in and did the business. That was probably a little bit closer than it should have been. All the Prem teams through. Liverpool, Burnley, United and Everton. Does that mean semi-finals next? I think it does, doesn't it? And we've got United. United at Wembley in the FA Cup semi-final. Before we do that, though, because that's probably going to be in the next episode, we do have a game against Newcastle at home in the league. With the main squad, we got ourselves a 2-1 win. 2 goals for James. Is that Tammy Abraham at Newcastle? That's pretty funny. Okay. Another good victory for the lads. I think the league should be pretty much wrapped up at this point. We are, what, 15 points clear. We got a progress assessment from the board. They're still just crying at me for not signing a young player. Mate, the transfer window's closed. What do you want me to do about it? I can't. Got some boys going away in internationals. That's to be expected. 23rd of March to the 29th of March. Surely doesn't actually interfere with any of my games. No, that's fine. Digne is... worried that we're going to replace him, even though he's like the second best left back or the second best highest rated left back in the entire game. You're smashing it, mate. I don't really know what's going on. Pennington is still crying. Whatever. Let's jump past the international break and to Wolves at home in the league. So we're 15 points clear. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 games left. So there's 27 points to play for. And we're 15 clear. With a nice decisive victory over Wolves. Oh, 1-1. Ruben Neves in the 87th minute. Liverpool did draw as well, though. It's Spurs that are chasing us, though, isn't it? It's Spurs and Wolves, actually. Yes, okay, so we stayed 15 points clear by drawing to Wolves, who are in second place. And now there's only 24 points to play for. Gomez is disappointed that he's not playing. He wants... Do you know what? He was asking to be not play to play against Wolves only, and we didn't even see the message. Right. Some people are probably going to be tired for this game against United, though. This dude apparently wants to cancel his contract because he hasn't been called up to the senior squad. Matthias Martin. Cancel it if you want, mate. I don't really care. We want to keep this guy. This guy looks very, very good. And these guys, this guy as well, Medina, looks absolutely quality. So we will leave them in there for as long as we can to just keep growing. But I'm not really bothered about the other one. Somebody wants to take Nkunku on loan. Loan with an option to buy to Cardiff. Tell the assistant manager to sort that out. At what point do we start playing the kids in the league? Would be my only question here. We have got Fulham and then Southampton. Surely we can't throw the league away at this point, can we? If we start playing the B team. Okay. We're going to play some of them because James is tired. So we're going to play Andre Gomez. Although poor James is trying to get top scorer in the league, isn't he? Mina can have a game. And then the rest of the boys can play. That should be more than enough to do a job over United. No! Oh no, we can't start throwing the league away. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We're still 15 points clear. And I've got to... Oh, okay. It's ahead of Spurs now. Because I've got a game in hand on them. Wolves are on the same games as me. But we are still 15 clear. Next up, Fulham. Nkunku is apparently they want him on a 1-year deal, on a 1-year loan deal, so that is good for us. This dude terminated his contract. Don't really care. Ellis Sims is thinking about what he could contribute to the team, and he wants a new contract. Mate, you haven't played a single game. Get in the bin. Okay, so now we are now 12 points ahead of Wolves with a game in hand. And there is, for us anyway, for them, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 games for us, 5 games for them. So we're 12 points ahead, and they've got 15 points to play for. I'm going to start going a little bit crazy and trying to get some of the youth players some game time. I don't know if this is stupid or not, but I'm going to do it. So I'm going to put my leader at striker. I'm going to leave James in. I've brought Jabaman in. Aguilar can come out for Kenny to give him a little bit of a run. I don't know if I'm risking this. I suppose we only need one result. And we've got it. Richarlison scored in the 52nd minute. I think that means we've won the league. We absolutely battered them, actually. So we are 15 points clear. No, we're 15 clear with 15 to play for. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's 6 games. There's 18 to play for. 15 to play for Spurs, but 18 to play for us and Wolves. So we need 4 points. That to me, that looks like Wolves drew. They did. Because we're 14 points ahead of them with a game in hand. So if we win this game, we will be 17 points ahead of them. And they'll only be able to get 15 points. I was going to play the second squad, but because of that, we're going for it with the full team. Come on, the boys. Win the league. I think we have. Calvert-Lewin, James, and Richarlison in the first minute. I think that means we've won the title. I've said that before, and I got the maths completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that means we've won the league. We're 14 points ahead, and they've only got they've got 4 games left. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. 48. Yeah, they've got 4. Okay, so 14 points ahead. I keep saying it, and I keep working the maths out wrong. There's 38 games in a season. They've got 4 games left, and they're 14 points behind us. If we beat City in the league, we are champions. So that is where I'm going to leave this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We bottled our first cup final, but we are on the precipice of winning the Premier League. Our first game of episode 6 will be away to Man City to win the league. We will play the game. We'll probably take it off competitor mode because it is incredibly tedious trying to get the ball off them whilst doing ridiculous amounts of skill moves. And then we've got the semi-final at Wembley against United. The last few games of the season, and hopefully the cup final if we get a result against United as well. So long as we win the league, we'll play the kids in all of these games. And it's just going to be about the cup final for the final episode once we've secured victory in the league. So that is where we're going to leave this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys soon.